Now art is made easy with Renastone. Renastone is the natural stone compound that looks and feels like real marble and granite.
I've been doing sculpture for 30 years and I like the way this stuff feels. It feels like stone, it looks like stone.
Renastone is non-toxic and easy to use. Artists and interior designers all love Renastone because it's timeless and won't deteriorate.
That's the beauty of it. With this material, it actually it's so precise when you put it into the molding. It picks up and it's you don't have to really go back into it and carve too much into it because it picks up the detail so easily.
Wow.
Renastone is a high-end compound that's affordable and easy to use. Order Renastone today. www.renastone.com.
Okay, so here we are again, and we're now with Rita Hastagian, who is a sculptor and a teacher. Hello, Rita.
Hello, how are you?
Great, how you doing?
Good, good.
Good. So we're going to actually be learning about how to make a sculpture with Renastone. You're going to be teaching me. I'm going to be doing it, so that's going to be really exciting. Yeah. And first, tell me a little bit about you as a sculptor and a teacher. What do you do exactly?
Okay, I'm a sculptor of all different mediums. I use clay, stone, wood.
So you're a pro. You've seen it all.
Yeah, I've seen it all. I've seen a lot of different materials in my time, and I teach mold making and life casting and all different classes to students of different skill levels. So today I'm going to teach about the Renastone and how to do casting into a mold.
Okay, so let's see, how do we get started here? What do we have first of all here?
Okay,
we have
the Renastone product is, this is the powder component.
Okay.
And we have a liquid catalyst here as well. And what we've pre-measured over here is the retarder. A retarder is going to slow down the process so it doesn't set up too fast while you're actually using it for the first time.
And then you can't move it around, you can't mix it, right?
Exactly.
Okay, let's get started. What do I do first?
Okay, the first thing we want to do is measure out our liquid catalyst. This is an activator for the product. So we are going to mix 1 part of this to 4 parts of the powder.
Okay.
And so I've estimated that this mold is going to take about 16 ounces of the liquid portion. So if you want, you can go ahead and actually pour into this bucket 16 ounces of the catalyst.
Okay, so let me, hold on a minute. Let's see, 16.
Yep.
Well, there's 30. Oh, there it is. Oh, it's right on there.
Yes.
How convenient. All right.
You got it.
16 ounces. All right, so we have our retarder here. How much is that in here?
It's about 2 tablespoons in there.
Great.
Okay, and so you're going to go ahead and mix it into the catalyst.
Okay. Now, do I have to pour it slowly, or can I just dump the whole thing in and then mix
I would pour
it?
slowly just to avoid
mix.
splashing.
Right.
Okay, so just nice and
Always
easy and like
good.
stir it in.
All right, stirring it in.
Yep.
There we go.
Perfect.
Okay.
Okay, so because it's 2 liquids, they combine relatively fast. Okay.
Perfect.
So just going to stir for a second.
Now, what do I want to do first? Do I want to put the powder into the liquid or the liquid into the powder?
You want to put the powder into the liquid.
Okay, so I'm going to put the liquid in here first.
Yep.
Great. Let's do that. All right, so I'm just going to start to mix these together, okay?
Yep.
Here we go. All right. Oh, you just said sift. Okay, next time
It's
we'll
okay.
do more sift.
Yep. You're going to just
See, if I can do this, then anybody can do this. All right, let's sift that slowly, okay.
I'm probably going to help you add the powder in so that way you can concentrate on mixing, if that's okay.
Did I just get demoted?
No, I don't think you're demoted. I'm just trying to provide a little assistance.
Thank you, kind teacher.
What you can see that I'm doing is just kind of shaking the dry mixture.
Can I help do that?
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
What you want to do is start stirring a little bit more aggressively to start working the liquid and powder together, and then I'll concentrate on putting the rest of the stone in here. It's
Say
important.
no more. Cut to the chase, Rose. I got it.
You got it. So I'm giving you a second so that once the consistency is a little more even, then sorry.
Oh, no problem.
I'm gonna put a little more powder in here. The rest of the dry mixture. Okay. We got almost all of it in there. Okay. Oop. And that's it. Okay, so now we're ready to pour.
Okay, so where do I want to start?
You just want to start at the lowest part of the mold.
Okay.
Yeah.
So just put that right in.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
And while you're doing that, I'm just going to vibrate the
Can I
mold
go to
a
the
little
other
bit.
one over
Yeah.
there now? All right.
You can actually keep it flowing in one place and let the material like naturally fill the mold on its own.
Look at that. Flowing.
Yep, so go ahead, keep
pouring?
pouring. You want to
Okay.
make sure you pour it while it's nice and liquid. Because we only have a limited amount of time to work with the material. Okay. So
all turns into stone.
Yeah. So you can use your
Alright,
stick
yeah.
to kind of like scrape it out, but you
Got
see
it.
how the material is kind of flowing
Look at
into
that,
the mold.
beautiful.
You are doing a great
Yeah.
job, Rose.
Well, I'm telling you, I must have been an artist in a past life because.
Okay. So we're almost to the top. How much more do we have left in there?
Oh,
almost
you know,
done?
just about a scrape worth.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay.
Okay.
If you notice what I was doing underneath the mold is
Yeah,
I was
can I
kind
do
of
that
tapping.
too?
Yep. You can just kind of tap. And the
Okay.
bubbles are actually rising to the surface when
Yeah.
that happens because of the vibrations, okay? So one thing I noticed is that I guess we may have underestimated the amount of material just a little bit. And at home, you know, if that happens to other mold makers and casters, you can always mix another batch of Rhinostone and top it off. So that way we can fully fill the mold. Another technique of mixing and pouring would be to mix a small batch first and brush in all the details beforehand using the paintbrush that came in the box. So you can
Okay.
brush it in and make sure that you've actually gotten all the wing details and the facial features. And then once you're finished brushing it in, you can make the rest of the batch and pour it into the mold.
And why would you want to do that? Is that for instance, a really large sculpture or something?
Exactly.
Okay.
The larger of a mold that you have to cast, you want to work in small batches at a time. The material will stick to itself, and because you have a time constraint, you don't want to mix up too much because it's going to set up, and then that's a waste of money and time and everything.
Yeah.
So whenever you do something large scale, you mix the little batches at a time.
And then you can brush
and you can
it
brush it in. You
in.
can take your
Okay.
time, and then once the first layer, that's called the gel coat, is put in there, you can mix a bigger batch and just pour the rest of the Rhinostone behind it.
Great. Well, look at this already. It's so pretty and already setting.
Yeah. My next project, I think I want to use it in one of my next classes because I'm going to be teaching a mold making class and we're going to do a brush on mold on figures and heads. So that way my students will learn that there's an alternative to stone carving. They can cast and still have a product that looks like stone as opposed to actually carving the stone themselves.
And how did I do compared to your 3-year-olds? Did I match up with them?
You did
Would-
much
would I-
better
would I
than
make
my
the cut?
students. Yes, you make the cut.
Oh, yay. So thank you so much for coming on, Rita. Really great to have you. Thank you for teaching me.
Yeah, thank
I'm
you
ready
for
for my
having
next
me.
art class.
All right, sounds good.
All right. Thank you very much. Well, that's all the time we have for today, but thank you so much for joining us. And make sure you check out Rhinostone at your local art stores. And if they don't have it yet, it's brand new, so you can make sure that they go ahead and get it by asking them about it. You can also check it out at www.rhinostone.com. The great artist Michelangelo once said, "A man paints with his brains, not with his hands." So today we salute Rhinostone because it's the smart and quick and efficient way of sculpting. Bye for now.